Good evening. It's Drewz Viewz back, or should I say, Boooz Views, or should I have one with Drewz Boooz? Should I not have tried to do one of these Halloween puns? It doesn't matter. Halloween is just about to be here, and I decided I'm gonna do a little Halloween reaction for you people. So I pulled up my Netflix machine, and there's a show I heard a lot of people talking about called The Haunting of Hill House. Figured why not do this for a little Halloween spooky episode. Gonna react to episode 1 here. Apparently it's called Steven Sees a Ghost. And who knows if I really like it. I may end up doing the rest of the show someday. I mean, maybe after I'm done with Peaky Blinders or something of the hour-long shows. And if not, just a fun little one-off here. Now, I literally know nothing about the show at all, other than that I've heard it's popular right now. I'm not the biggest fan of like the paranormal type of stuff, which it seems like this might be, so who knows if I will enjoy it or not, but hopefully it'll be something fun to react to here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop right on into it, see what we got.
Even larks and katydids are supposed by some to dream.
Katydids? The spookiest of insects.
It had stood so for 100 years before my family moved in.
Looks
And
gothic.
might stand 100 more.
I don't know if this is taking place in modern day or what.
And whatever walked there, walked alone.
Hill House. Alright, it says then, so it's a flashback, I guess. Maybe this is the boy who was just talking as an adult, maybe? How many kids are in this
Okay,
piece?
Nellie? You scared?
I thought it was like a baby crying.
Why are you awake, Luke?
Because Nellie's awake. Definitely.
Oh, her again.
The what?
She's hiding.
She's long gone. I guess everybody can go back to bed now. But kids' dreams are special. They're like...
An ocean.
That's right.
How long do we have to live here, Daddy?
Well, your mother and I, we have to finish fixing this house. And then someone has to buy it. And then we can go. Just like the last house.
So the parents' job is flipping houses?
You're dreaming, Cheryl.
Pandas aren't dreaming.
Pandas, huh?
Is there really gonna be something there? Oh, she's in this. Cugino? Uh-oh. The woman is there. Yeah, Carla Gugino. Was in another Netflix movie I watched that was kind of messed up, where she's handcuffed to a bed. So it seemed like it was a flashback. The guy was an adult now, unless he's just gonna be narrating the whole thing and it's all in the past or whatever. Since they just showed an iPhone, I would assume will be a feature now. Well, I guess the narration voiceover could be even further into the feature.
So, when did it start?
I started to hear a car horn.
So, paranormal
Short bursts.
investigator or just a psychiatrist?
I felt the water on my cheeks, and I heard the car horn. And his face was a deep purple, like
Boom, 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 boom.
you just stared at like you're an idiot.
Is this gonna be the
But
kid
it
as an
wasn't
adult,
a
maybe?
scream. And that was the last time I've slept in that room.
It's a very interesting story, Mrs. Walker. This is what I'd like to do.
Oh yeah, right, they said then and now.
I'd also like to sleep in that room tonight.
That's Dario Naharis. Alright, so he is a paranormal investigator then. That's him, I guess, then.
I can't imagine what it was like living there.
I mean, if you actually saw your husband hanging upside down over your bed, you'd see more than I ever have.
Just assume.
Other people's stories. People like you, Irene.
Unless she was just making this up.
Your brother.
I'd rather sleep here in case she comes back.
So I assume the woman we saw just now was this girl as an adult? Wonder if something happens to the mom here, because that woman fan just mentioned all the siblings and dad, but not her. Couldn't really tell what that was there.
Are you saying you'd prefer not to do a viewing?
The older sister, probably.
See her one last time and tell her you love her.
I don't need to say goodbye.
Since when is it up to little kids, anyway?
Mommy keeps sitting on my bed at night.
This damn flu is a disaster.
So if that's modern day, I guess this is like the 80s. Oh, it's a dope spiral staircase. Stained glass windows too,
got
looks
it.
like.
What if it's a cotton candy machine?
That'll be something.
Or a pony?
A ghost pony.
If there's a pony in there, it's dead.
Can't he just use that big hammer?
We'll find the key. I want to see what's in there, too.
He sold his phone for
Cash, or he's still in rehab, which means we stay out of it.
Everybody dumps their shit on me, isn't it, Steve?
I'm the oldest. It's my job.
Oh, wait. That's you.
I'll handle
Hey, I'm the oldest in my family, and I side with him.
It's natural phenomena that we understand, and then there's natural phenomena that we don't.
So I wonder if this guy's trying to
Prefer
explain things.
preternatural. Natural phenomena that we don't quite understand yet.
Well, it seems like the two youngest kids are the ones that got him messed up by whatever happened here.
Hi.
Who are these people?
Where'd you come from?
I'm a ghost. I don't think she's interested in talking after sex.
Just kind of a germaphobe. That's okay, none taken. Okay then. Who's saying it's quick? I'm a giver.
You're like a guy. You're worse than a guy. You're like a frat guy.
Don't. I'm just
Another
waiting for an
sibling
apology.
we don't know about yet?
I'm drawing boundaries, which is something you might want to look into.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone in there with him in the overhead shot, was there?
Do you remember the neck lady?
Was that who just visited him?
I'm at home. In bed.
I want you to go to Stephen Lee's.
Well, she's
I
about to
love you,
kill
Dad.
herself, I think.
Are you okay?
Oh. Thought maybe she was like in a garage about to off herself, but I guess she's back at the Hill House.
I don't know. She wouldn't. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
Went through a door back in time. If it's a ghost, it should just go under the door.
We're gonna run.
Dad, what's going on?
Quiet. Keep your eyes closed no matter what you hear. You don't open them.
Well, in the future, he said he never saw a ghost, so...
What about Mom? Dad!
Dad, I told you. There's no reason you and I need to talk. You don't just get to call me and tell me what to do.
Well, looks like their relationship might have deteriorated over this mom thing. There's Mama. She's still haunting the house. Oh, is that her or is that the daughter?
Ellie's in the red room.
That last guy was Luke, I guess. In rehab. It's gonna be the dripping guy. Or there's just a leak in her roof. You didn't really see him.
The water, the car horns. You'd be picturing how he died as much as you wouldn't want to. Most times a ghost is a wish.
Thank you.
She
for
still
doing
wants an
that.
autograph.
Book about the house, I understood that, but this is...
I sent you guys the manuscript in
Another
case you had any
flashback
objections.
in
I
between.
didn't have to do that.
Of course we object. I object. You make Mom sound fucking crazy.
Oh, Mom wasn't crazy?
And the Dudleys and Dad, this is the worst of the bullshit. Believed it, Steve. When he said those things, he believed them. In the moment, at least.
Mom was mentally ill. It's a fact. I'll be damned if the apple didn't fall too far from... I'm sorry.
Wow. You publish this, you know what it costs.
Obviously, she was still talking to him. Huh?
No one else can corroborate your story, Hugh. That's right. The judge hears you talk about packing 5 kids into your car at 3 in the morning. They're gonna wonder why they aren't hearing from those kids. You're saying you want to keep the house your wife just died in? You have any idea how that looks?
And I want to know every day that it's empty.
The
The Dudleys stay on, and it sits there and rots.
Do we really have to go live with Aunt Janet?
I didn't get a chance to tell him it's...
Probably the one from before is his ex-wife now, maybe? Newly ex.
Is there any point?
Why don't you live here? There are so many rooms.
Because it's haunted.
The staff hasn't lived on the ground since 1948.
She looks familiar, too.
They teach you the secular world, smother you in science, and science isn't an exact science. See, we knew that throughout his life he'd be exposed to all sorts of ideas and beliefs, that there'd be all sorts of people who'd tell him they had the answers. I'm sorry, I meant no offense.
Who's this?
Some girl I saw by the woods. She's not imaginary.
Where do you get the ideas for these drawings?
This isn't what it looks like.
He's high, man.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I know it really isn't what you think.
Thanks. I needed a good scare. Tell Luke where I live. Did you bring him here? You just stood there and watched him loot me? Got us all listening. What do you want? I know, I just walked in and she's,
That was lying.
shocking.
She wasn't in L.A. She was at the house. She's dead. She's dead.
Is he seeing his first ghost? Steve. Alright, so that was episode 1 of The Haunting of Hill House. So as I suspected, it is like the supernatural kind of horror thing. Which again is not really my thing, but it was pretty good. I don't know if I would continue with this as a reaction. We'll see, but I guess it depends also if people like this and want me to continue. But some actors I recognize that I've liked in other things. Like Carla Gugino, I mentioned. She's in a pretty good movie called Gerald's Game, which I think based on a Stephen King book. This, I guess, is based on someone else's book, maybe. I guess it's this sort of back in time sort of thing. There's a couple, not just it's a then now, but also there's like some in between flashbacks too. I guess that Dario Naharis is kind of the main character there. That's a Game of Thrones actor. If people don't get that reference, I'm always pointing out those GOT actors, mostly in Peaky Blinders. There's a lot of them, but I don't know if maybe other episodes will have a different focus on a different character as the main thing, but it definitely seemed to be him this time. I guess he's the oldest son, kind of the skeptic, trying to explain things through science or psychology, whatever the word he was using, not paranormal, but some other type of normal.
Prefer preternatural.
But obviously, ghosts are real. In this world, it looks like, or maybe he is just imagining it, but probably not. I mean, all the kids woke up, except for they didn't show the one sister waking up, which... so I guess the mom died under mysterious circumstances there, probably by supernatural events, and now the sister Nell has as well, it looks like, by going back to the house, which the dad never wanted anyone to. And yeah, it seems like a family drama sort of thing, but under the guise of this ghost stuff or whatnot, so yeah. But anyway, that's a little spooky Drewz Boooz reaction for y'all. And yeah, if you like this, let me know. If you want me to continue, I might have a slot once I'm done with some other things coming up in a few weeks. But check out some of my other reactions if you're interested in the channel. Please do subscribe, comment, like, all of that jazz. And have a happy Halloween, everyone. Peace.